I'm exercising my rights as a citizen of this country.
Okay, so my colleague's given you the details as to why there's a search that's going to need to happen.
Under what grounds?
She's given you those.
Under what grounds?
So the reason is this is a microbeat area. So
this is a microbeat area.
Yeah, okay.
So you've been tasked. So under what evidence? Under what evidence? Now that you've opened the car and you started searching my car, what evidence do you have?
If you let me explain,
go ahead.
We'll continue
go
to
ahead.
Explain the full
go ahead.
ground. So
go ahead.
Tasked to this area by Inspector Weston because there's a disproportionately high number of drug-related crime and violent crime within this area. We've approached your vehicle, and because there's three of you sat in the vehicle, it's not moving. It's raised our suspicions because obviously you're in this area.
So now you've opened the door. What do you suspect is happening now that you've opened the door?
So now that we've opened the door, we're trying to have a conversation with you. But
about what?
You don't want to be searched.
No, but you have no grounds to open my car door. You said you might smell. You said you might smell drugs. That's what the lady said when she opened my door. You've now opened my door. Do you smell drugs? If you don't smell drugs, why are you persisting with this? This is racial harassment. I do not permit to a search on the street. I do not permit to a ground. I do not permit to a search on the street.
That's fine. I'm also trying to continue to explain the grounds. So the previous grounds was that we pulled up and obviously you haven't wound down the window when we've tried to engage in conversation.
Is it compulsory for me to wind my window down?
If we are,
has my window? No, it is not. You don't have the right to ask me to wind the window down in my automobile. There is no law. There is no law that suggests you can tell me to wind the window down in my own car.
No, you're correct. There is no law.
So then why do you tell me? So you're now harassing me because I've exercised my right not to wind my window down. As I said, I do not permit to a search here on the street.
Okay.
Look, sir, do you understand why we stopped you?
No. I don't understand why you stopped me. I don't understand why you stopped me. Right? You pulled up.
On my body worn,
you've explained on your body worn several times. You asked me a question. I'm giving an answer. No, I do not understand why you stopped me. One, I was sitting in a car stationary with the engine off, not running. You pulled up beside me and persisted to ask me if I was okay. I nodded my head and said yes. Then you insisted I wind the window down.
Yeah,
it is not. Did we just have this conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just spoke to that lady. There's no reason. You cannot make me. You said that several times. Disproportionate and only the black people are committing the crimes. It is not compulsory. It is not compulsory for me to wind my window down. When you open the door and looked in, it adds to your grounds. Well, you have no grounds. You have no grounds. You have no grounds. I've told you my piece. I will stop talking now.
Okay? Listen to what I've got to say. They're my reasonable grounds to suspect that you may have been smoking drugs, okay? You're in an area that has a disproportionately high level of drug dealing and supplying in the area, okay? It's 12 o'clock at night.